Yes, indeed.
Yes, oh,
Very pretty.
Thank you, Mr. Churchill. But I am perfectly capable of managing on my own, you know.
Ah, but you see, I am not.
Ooh, Knightley, some horrid creature crawling upon my neck.
I'm sorry?
Here, look, surely there's something. Just here.
Oh, yes.
In the absence of my caro sposa, you may remove it if you wish.
Our companions are very dull and stupid this afternoon. What shall we do to rouse them, eh?
Shh, Mr. Churchill.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am ordered by Miss Woodhouse to say that she desires to know immediately what you are all thinking of.
Really, Mr. Churchill?
Well, come now. Is nobody going to rouse themselves a little?
Is Miss Woodhouse so sure she would really like to know what we are all thinking?
Well said, Knightley. Hurrah. Well said indeed.
No, to be honest, I should not. Not by any means, thank you.
Really, such
Father, will you
childishness.
start
I
us
declare I'd quite outgrown such antics by the time I'd left the nursery.
I see I must attack them with more address. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Woodhouse waives the right of knowing what you are all thinking and only requires something very entertaining from each of you in a general way. Her demand is either for one thing, very clever, prose or verse, original or repeated, or two things, only moderately clever, or three things, very dull indeed. And she promises to laugh heartily at all of them, do you not?
I will do my best, certainly.
Well, come now, ladies and gentlemen, who will begin?
Oh, dear.
Miss Smith.
No, Mr. Weston, I couldn't possibly.
Well, come, somebody, please.
Three things, very dull indeed, did you say? Well, that will just do for me, will it not? I'd be sure to say three very dull things as soon as I open my mouth. Shall I not, Miss Woodhouse?
Ah, yes, but on this occasion I fear you will be limited to only three, Miss Bates. That is the difficulty.
Yes, to be sure. I do see what she means. I must try to hold my tongue in future.
I like your plan, Emma. I'll do my best. How will a conundrum do, eh?
Oh, it would rate low, sir, I'm afraid. Very low.
No, no, it shall not. Not from Mr. Weston. Come, sir, let us hear it.
Very well, then. What two letters of the alphabet express perfection? It's not very clever, I'm afraid, but it's the best I can do for the moment.
Two letters that express perfection. I'm sure I do not know.
I'm quite sure you'll never guess, so I'll tell you. It's M and A. Emma.
Oh, that's
Do you see? Do you get it?
Very good.
Well, really.
And now we know, do we not, the kind of clever thing that is wanted. But perfection should not have come quite so soon.
Mrs. Elton, you are extremely quiet. I'm sure you have some witty thing to contribute.
Pray excuse me, Mr. Churchill, if you will. I'm not at all fond of this kind of thing, I'm afraid. Miss Woodhouse must forgive me, but I'm not one who has witty things to say at everybody's service. I really must be allowed to judge when to speak and when to hold my tongue. Pass me, please.
Oh, very well.
Besides, I've become a little tired of exploring so long upon one spot. I think we should start our return. Mr. Knightley, if you'd be so kind.
Allow me, Miss Woodhouse.
Thank you, Mr.
Come
Churchill.
along, Miss Bates. Let me give you a hand.
Oh, how kind.
There we
Oh,
are.
stiff.
Now, then, if you take this,
Thank you.
I'll bring the rug.
Right.
Well, now, I do hope you've enjoyed your day.
Oh, yes,
Thank
most
you, Mr.
enjoyed.
Churchill. Mr. Knightley,
Yes, sir, very good.
you and I have scarcely spoke the whole afternoon.
Emma, how could you?
What do you mean?
Treat poor Miss Bates in such a cruel manner.
Oh, Mr. Knightley, I was only jesting. Besides, I do not suppose she fully appreciated my meaning.
I can assure you she did, and she was very much hurt by it.
Mr. Knightley, she is a dear old creature in many ways, but really you must admit that in her what is good and what is ridiculous are very finely blended.
Oh, I admit it. And were her circumstances the same as your own, I should say nothing of it. But think how far this is from being so. She is poor. She has sunk from those comforts that she was born to, and will doubtless sink further. She should excite your compassion, not your ridicule. You, whom she has known since a child, to laugh at her and humble her before the whole company in such a cruel manner.
But, Mr. Knightley...
Emma, Emma, that you of all people should allow the flattery of a moment to cloud your judgment so. It distresses me beyond belief.
I've collected so many flowers and grasses. Look, Miss Woodhouse. Oh, Miss Woodhouse.